Like and subscribe right now, or you're going to have terrible luck for the next week.
Predators hunt and kill other animals, without which they won't survive. Being one is tricky because for most species, their pursuit ends in failure. However, some of these animals are so ferocious that they don't miss their target. Don't be deceived, they may not have slashing claws or snarling teeth, as some of them are pretty small and look harmless. Sit tight and enjoy 10 of the greatest predators of the American wilderness. Number 10. American Eagle. The eagle is a national icon and a symbol of respect in many nations. It's an aerial predator whose life in the wild remains a puzzle for several years. They've moved from being an endangered species to over 70,000 in the United States. How did they do that? Only this animal has the answer. This creature is at the top of the food chain, and a species known as a golden eagle hunts wolves. Note that they have a grip of about 430 pounds per square inch. Just in case you're wondering how the eagle can acquire its predator status, remember that it's the second fastest animal in the world, losing to the peregrine falcon. Eagles are the standard for birds. In fact, they are the best of birds. No wonder America chose a bald eagle as a symbol of the country. When it's time for a feast, they bring in their A-game and cannot be stopped. Who dares disturb them? Number 9. Tigers. Tigers have given us countless reasons to believe that they're among the greatest land predators on Earth. To a large extent, we believe them. How else do you explain that a Bengal tigers can take down 2 lions simultaneously? There's evidence that lions kill tigers, but tiger wins are certainly more. This feline creature takes down bears far more enormous than them, and crocodiles too. This animal possesses incredible eyesight that allows him to capture its prey and flee from danger. Before hunters killed their prey manually, tigers used to be at the top of the food chain. The power in their looks is impressive and breathtaking. The immense weight in their jaw allows them to crush any animal bone that gets into it. Siberian tigers are the most potent species of their kind, but it doesn't in any way suggest they're weak. Their presence threatens even the lion. You should too. Tigers are pretty lucky. There's hardly any species that'll dare challenge them. Number 8. Gray wolves. Wolves may not be as intelligent as the killer whale, but they are no pushovers either. They're vicious wild canines that will gladly attack humans if the opportunity shows up. Indeed, they're one of the prettiest animals ever, but beyond the beauty is a fierce and ruthless animal. They're not endangered, and the possibility of that happening in the nearest future is slim. If given the opportunity, they can wipe out an entire carrion population and kill thousands of rats. They hold the spot for the top distance runners in the animal kingdom. This creature is capable of running for hours more than any other animal. Therefore, if it sees a target, it stops at nothing until the mission is completed. It will never stop chasing its prey except if it's shot. This animal came fully prepared for hunting. Talk about speed, smartness, skills like swimming, you name it. They may not be the most revered predator on this list, but I doubt they're weaklings. Number 7. Grizzly bear. The grizzly bear is also known as the brown bear. It's one of the most dreadful animals in North America. It weighs over 800 pounds and stands at 7 feet tall. Its fast paws can kill an adult in a single swipe, and its well-developed jaws allow it to crush large mammals. Jumping into a water body when the bear is chasing you wouldn't save you, as this animal is a skilled swimmer. If you ever go to the wild for tourism or research, pray that you never come face to face with them because the experience is terrific. Your human instinct would ask that you run for your life upon sighting one, but this is wrong. To be on the safe side, resist the urge to run because doing so is an invitation for an endless chase. What's even more unique about this predator is how well they shrug off bullets. Only a high caliber straight shot on the heart or head can bring them down. Even when stronger animals attack them, their thick bone mass prevents serious injuries. Talk about an animal that kills and eats without looking back, and the grizzly bear would smile at you. Number 6. Jaguar. You'll find that one feature that stands out among animals mentioned here is speed. What the jaguar doesn't have in speed, it makes up in skills. This colossal cat is meant to be respected and feared by humans and other animals in the wilderness. Did you know that they can take down black caimans, massive anacondas, and black bears when they work as a team? It's no fiction, as various pictures and videos back up this assertion. Their powerful bite can crush turtle shells like twigs. There's a case when this animal stalked a child, captured him, and nearly killed him. Fortunately, hunters were able to save the poor child from its wrath. Many other jaguar attacks go unreported since they occur in the heart of the forest. For them, it's not about speed, but tactics. They'll bump in on their prey and attack them without giving them a chance to defend themselves. When it doesn't kill, it leaves the target with life-threatening injuries. Number 5. American bison. Identifying the American bison isn't an arduous task. It weighs almost 2,000 pounds and can jump 6 feet into the air. Remind me again, how many bulky animals jump this high? I guess none. They can charge at 40 miles an hour and are easily identified with these features. The American bison is one of the most dangerous predators in North America. They're one of the deadliest you'll encounter in the wild or national parks. Although cases of human attacks are rare, it's best to stay out of the way because you may never live to tell the story. They'll gladly attack when provoked and kill weaker animals for food. Before the 19th century, there were over 60 million of them in the US, but a century later, they were reduced to 300. Today, the figure has risen to 360,000. Even if you're in a vehicle, the distance between you and this animal should be at least 330 feet, else they feel threatened. You know what follows next. Number 4. Alligators and crocodiles. For this entry, there is no convincing to do. Crocodiles are ancient predators and remain one till today. An adult weighs almost 2,000 pounds and measures 20 feet. For this animal, any living creature that moves around the river or swampland is a potential meal. It doesn't matter if it's a human or a fish, crustaceans, amphibians, reptiles, birds, or mammals. They don't chew their prey, instead, they swallow it whole. American alligators are relatively smaller, measuring only 15 feet and weighing 1,000 pounds. Even though the crocodile is nastier and more extensive, they are restricted to Florida Everglades and some parts of Mexico. On the other hand, alligators live in North Carolina and southeast Texas. Alligator attacks may be rare, but narrating the stories are horrific. This beast is deadly and wouldn't let go until the prey is hunted down. In this case, death remains the final goal. At least 30 people have died from alligator attacks since the late 70s. In their defense, they are not hunters but opportunistic predators who wait for their prey. Number 3. Black widow spider. The black widow spider is common throughout the world, particularly in Mexico's northwest and southwestern states. In Canada, they are native to Ontario and BC. They're all over the place in America, and scientists are still updating the list of where they're found. Their venom is a neurotoxin that attacks the nerves. This results in severe pains that start 10 to 15 minutes after the bite. Another symptom of their strike is profuse sweating at the site of the bite. Although their attack can be fatal, it rarely kills. This is good news for people and other animals who may be affected in the future. In 2013 alone, the US recorded 1,866 bites, and thankfully, there were no fatalities. The chances of survival are high if you seek medical attention immediately after the attack. You should know that this animal is shy and wouldn't attack until provoked. Watch out for them in regions where they exist and ensure that you stay safe.
Now it's time for today's best pick.
Our best pick is the world's most fearless creature according to the Guinness Book of World Records. They're cannibals and won't spare reptiles, mammals, insects, birds, fruits, you name it. Keep watching to know more. Number 2. Honey badger. The honey badger is a smaller medium-sized dog weighing about 14 kilograms. Although their size may suggest weakness, they are more powerful than you think. They're not built for speed, but battle. Their 1.5-inch claws and teeth are developed to crack surfaces as hard as the tortoise shells. So you can guess that the tortoise is one of their countless prey. These short creatures are characterized by a broad white stripe running from their head to their back and tail. Underneath their fur is a thick skin that protects them during a fierce battle. Even the porcupine quills that reduce the python to zero have nothing on this animal as it cannot penetrate its thick-skinned neck. When the bigger guys in the animal kingdom come for this animal, it has a secret weapon to defend itself. It has 2 anal glands at the base of the tail that secretes a foul-smelling liquid. This liquid is detected from 40 meters away and used to frighten an assailant. This liquid also allows them to raid beehives because when the bees inhale it, they become calm.
Before we move on, I have a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. Just leave a like on the video, smash the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And you'll get 25 years of good luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 1. Rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes are one of the most popular predators in America, and you can find them almost everywhere you go. The highest concentration is in Mexico and the southwest of America. They're becoming even more ferocious thanks to human behavior. This snake species does its best to avoid populated areas, but human expansion has exposed them to vicious attacks. This pressure has led them to strike humans without any warning. Maybe we shouldn't blame them that much. Scientists say there are 7,000 to 8,000 rattlesnake bites in the US yearly. Of the figure, only 5 deaths were recorded. Half of the attacks were the fault of humans more than the snakes. When you see a rattler, please resist the urge to get too close or friendly because they don't tolerate forced friendships. Even if you decapitate their heads, it remains alive for at least 1 hour. Within the period, it could bite. The antivenom is effective within 2 hours of the bite, after which one's life is at stake. Fun fact, it's better to be bitten by a juvenile rattlesnake than an adult because adults can't control how much venom they release. There you have it. These are the 10 of the greatest predators of the American wilderness. Avoid them at all costs. Tell us about an American predator you've encountered in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with our latest videos. Until another episode, adios.